So from your perspective, obviously being chairman of the Recruitment Network, you are in contact with and in conversation with recruitment businesses globally.
Mm.
I mean, is the impact, is it a common thread in terms of just recruitment on a global scale? Has it had the same sorts of impact regardless of culture, country or place?
Um, this has been really fascinating, and I'm one of the, I call myself an observer of life. It's one of the things I've always done, which I just like to watch stuff. Those sort of people who sit in the cafes with a long coffee for about 5 hours just watching
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Right, that's me. I love that, and I think part of this situation is that I've been really observing different things and working in, whether it be in Europe, whether it be in Australia, the US. Without doubt, and there's been a classic expression that's been going around that we're all in the same storm but in different boats and whatever. And it's absolutely right. People have experienced this in so many different ways. Some in fairly good ways. I'll be honest with you. But some people have had a really, really good time over this period because they've been making more money potentially. They're saving more money. They are not doing different things they wouldn't normally do. I think the recruitment sector generally has done incredibly well over this period. I'm blown away by it, impressed, and in love with it even more than I was beforehand. So I think the industry itself has done really, really well. I think they've been pretty strong. Obviously not all parts of it and not everywhere geographically, but generally most of the companies that we work with have done well. They've dug deep, they've got good businesses set up, good structure set up, and they've come out. Have they come out more profitable than they would have been this time last year? Not always. Have they come out stronger, better businesses for it? Yes. And that's a good thing. So, I think generally from a business point of view, the recruitment sector has done incredibly well. And I think we've demonstrated, one of the things that people always say about recruiters is that we are an incredibly resilient bunch of people. We have to be in our industry where, you spend most of the time getting knockbacks from candidates not turning up for interviews or clients changing their mind or whatever it might be. There's a lot of negatives in it. You get used to that. So I think that's set us up really nicely, as much as you can nicely in a situation like this, where we sort of managed to, I hate to use the word, but I'm going to use it, pivot a lot better than maybe other people have been able to do. We've hunkered down a little bit better. We've got on with stuff. We haven't really complained. Some have, but not everybody. And I think that's good. So I think it shows that as an industry, we're strong. And, a big part of what's going to help us, the UK economy, get out of this situation from an economic point of view is, I think the recruitment sector is a big part of that, will play a big driving part of that without doubt. But also the attitudes and the resilience and the mindset of recruiters, I think, is demonstrative of what a lot of people need to do more of if we want to all get out of this together. That positive mindset is absolutely spot on right now. I fervently believe in it. And I think that's the difference between, well, one of the differences between those recruitment businesses and recruiters doing really well right now is they've got a strong, positive, optimistic outlook. With a sense of reality, obviously, in comparison to those who are basically sort of saying, let's just hope it all goes away and, forget it, this is awful, that sort of stuff. Of course it's awful, but like anything, there's a good side and there's a bad side. And the reality is the bad side, the opportunity is the good side of it.